Since we're talking about red flags, one of the reason we got on that subject, what are we going to? Anger. When you feel helpless or powerless. So we went to the realize the truth of the loss. Now we're on stage 4, anger. Usually when you feel helpless or powerless. So I'm going to show y'all. Let's move that. And this is, I won't say that I felt helpless. Let's go to channel content. And this is Girl, We Need to Talk. And what I did was I made all of these public because they were private. It was just me venting. But once he started to get public, I just felt like this was how I defended myself. So there was no anger. Well, yeah, there was absolute anger. I ain't even gonna tell it lie. But I'm gonna show y'all, and I hate to have to retake this, but I'd rather show y'all. So yeah, I went on ahead because at this point, you know, I know what it is. I see this. With the amount of money you made, and y'all know the only money that's being made is through the TV and the streets. My job is to completely rearrange the numbers without being flagged. What I needed to know is what's more important, proving how much you made or getting a refund. But look, I need 230s, so it's always something, and that's what dope fiends supposed to do. They supposed to act like they have your back 1,000% because what they need is 230s as well. And look, he's saying here, I need a refund. I was told yesterday that I'm homeless. And then this is May the 4th. This is after he's already exclaimed and started to move. Good morning. I have a question. Do you know if your wife claimed you as a dependent on your taxes? I need to holler at you before work. So that's more drugs she asking for. However, once you put me in that, and I know that you did his taxes, you are the fraud of his taxes, and let's see if we can get to that real quick, guys. Let's see. No, we can go to, and I'm telling you, once you give me nothing but this to focus on, this is what I focus on. And I want to go ahead and get over it, get through it, get past it. But I've got to heal like I've got to heal. So let's see. And here's where her part came in. It's called Tax Junkie In Too Deep. So let's see what she talking about, y'all. So I don't know how far this goes back, but he says, I trust you. I don't put trust in most people. Just help me, please. Now he's saying this to her, and he and I are supposedly fighting, and I'm being insecure and I'm being crazy because he's telling me she's just a junkie. And I'm telling him, for her just to be a junkie, you trust her with a lot. You bought the car from her. And it costs you $26,000, and yet it remains inoperable. You trust her with your taxes for 2020, 2021. You know, you trusting her with a lot, but you don't care enough to have gone, because this is my husband now. I went on this woman's Facebook page, and I've probably deleted it since then. And she's talking about fuck niggas exacting revenge on all niggas. This is the same one the baby daddy did, and she put a post up. I'm keeping my new nigga a secret because y'all fucked the shit out of the last one. And I asked him about that, and he says, haha, it wasn't me. But he knew she was referring to him because she posted that as soon as he told her he was divorced. Once he transitioned immediately to me, she didn't understand it. She was the one that called back to back to back to back, and he said, I don't know what I'm going to tell these women because I told them I was divorced. And I said, why would you have to tell them something, and your divorce happened while you were supposedly been gone in the midst of our relationship? You shouldn't have had to tell them anything because you told me there was nobody. And that became the first conflict that we had. And you guys will see that. That's me in the yellow short jumper with the black hat. Go through hashtag girl we need to talk on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. It all makes sense. The bits and pieces don't, but I promise you it all makes sense. Let's just go through this. Technically, with the amount of money you made, even filing head of household, you'll owe. My job is to completely rearrange the numbers and reverse the outcome without being flagged. And see, they're talking about this. She's at work asking for pills. He already bought them to her for breakfast. She wanted lunch pills. So she's on Oxy 30s, y'all, the equivalent of heroin. So she clearly not thinking straight. She just need him to goddamn stay on her team because she's been on the team for a while. He told me about her when we were friends. She been on the team for a while. This is the one with the baby daddy in and out of the goddamn jail. Take the ex-stripper, eat pussy, got a bunch of baby kids, did so much dope. She lost her goddamn place. She ended up staying with the mama. Now she got another place, and she trying to goddamn low-key get him to come stay with her. So she has no business respecting my marriage. She didn't marry me. He did. So, but she on a job. She's a tax person. What is it called? I think it's KRM or KRC. I'm thinking, I forget what it is, but her name is Tamika McKenna. And she's got a little private tax thing, but he did make the point, damn, that bitch done goddamn start driving Uber so she can pay for this dope because she used to drive Lyft and stuff, so she could, I think that's who left the T on the door. It was one of them, or sprayed the goddamn brown shit on the door. Remember, look on YouTube, under the hashtag girl we need to talk playlist. It's called Sitting Duck. It was either her or the little white heroin addict that came out there and sprayed some shit and left 3 teas from some restaurant. Somebody ordered some teas and clearly they ain't answered the door or whatever, but she ended up with them and they ended up on my doorstep. So I woke up the next morning and I checked them like, John, what the fuck? This is what I'm telling you. This is why you can't have these dope fiends ringing the doorbell all times of morning. Somebody trying to let me know that they've been here. This mug says, I called her and she said, Mr. John, I would never. So I know she didn't do that. She's too nice. That's because she had brought him a crack round. Y'all, this is, and I'm not making shit up. This is what I found out, hindsight. But her thing was to blow up his spot. Hell, why should she goddamn preserve his spot? Okay, so let's keep reading. What I need to know, more important, proving how much money you make or getting a refund. She said, I need 230s. He said, the refund, I was told that I am homeless. And it's backwards here, y'all, so I'm gonna have to explain it to y'all. This is parked at American Grill. He done already took it a pill. He in Kroger Shopping Center over there up on Lawrenceville, Swanee. And let's see what day this is. Let's see if we can see the date on this, because this is what's going to be hilarious. It's not showing the date. He's saying a refund. I was just told him homeless. I told him that on the 2nd. And what I said was, if it wasn't for my son, because he's talking about he didn't want to take the cash from me so that I could order my son a commissary pack from the bullshit that he locked up in county jail for. You're not paying for it. I'm saying take the cash. He's saying he tired of doing that. And my thing was, you didn't have a plan. If I had not gone over there and moved everything while you had planned a cruise, you would be homeless. And it came out wrong because I again, you push me up, you push me, I'm going to push you back. So I fight with my mouth. So I probably said, shit, if it wasn't for my son, your ass would be homeless. However, immediately, guys, I went back and I apologized and I said I didn't mean homeless. I just was specifying, emphasizing that you did not have a plan. You had a cruise schedule for the time it was time for you to move out, and that would have been your excuse while you do not, while your shit got chumped off in there, while everything got left and the people came